How's it going, guys? Rees-Zammit's NFL career has come to an end and he is coming back to rugby union. Where he's going to fit in, I want to break it down. Please like, subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. And let's get into it. Now, this is Rees-Zammit. He's a wunderkind. He is a wonder kid, a prodigy as such. There was such big hype, such big promise for him for Wales, for Gloucester. He was absolutely amazing. He had such a high ceiling, but he ended up choosing to go for NFL. He went to NFL, he ended up playing for the Chiefs, and then I think it was the Jacksonville Jaguars. He never really solidified his position there, and he really struggled. Now, I'm not about to say that I know a lot about the NFL, because I do not. However, I do understand the difficulty it is to make it in the NFL, and people get dropped like hot potatoes, every single day. So you really need to be worth your salt to have any form of career in the NFL. Never mind someone coming from rugby union and then, trying to transition into the NFL. It cannot be easy. But the good news is he is back. He is definitely a major talent for rugby union to have back, and most definitely for Welsh rugby. Wales has been dying for a player of his quality. They already have players like Thomas Williams, Jack Morgan, but having a player like Rees-Zammit back in the squad, back at number 14, will only go to strengthen their squad. Now, there's a couple bits to this. He's only missed one win in the entire time that he's been away with Welsh from Welsh rugby, which he didn't really miss that much, but he definitely will go a very long way to strengthening them and to help them improve their win rate and really hopefully start to get a win streak going on and under their belt. He's coming back at exactly the right time when Wales need him. They've just broken the duck of one of the worst runs that they've ever been in, and having a player of his speed, his strength, his creativity, but not only his stature, 6'3", weighing over 90 kilos of just pure muscle, going to strengthen those backs. So it's definitely a good thing that Wales are going to potentially have him back. I'm pretty certain he is going to want to be playing for Wales. Now, there is a WRU rule that stops a lot of younger players and a lot of more inexperienced players from playing international rugby, especially being an international player. Now, that is normally players that have under 25 caps for Wales. They are ineligible to play for Wales outside of playing for Welsh teams like the Ospreys. Now, Rees-Zammit, I believe he currently has 32 caps. So that gets him past that WRU rule, and that opens up a lot of potential now. So because of this, I do believe it does open him up to being able to play in the Premiership. So whether he wants to go to a team like Gloucester, again, who had a mass exodus, or just to play for anyone in the Premiership, but it also opens him up to French rugby. And we all know what French rugby offers. It offers some of the best competition. It offers a very grueling season, but it also offers wages that not many other clubs or even competitions can match. So he has options in terms of coming back. Where he's going to go, I don't know. I don't think anybody really knows, what's on the table for him. I would love to. I'm just happy to see him back in rugby union, to be honest. I think he's going to be coming back in a brilliant time for Welsh rugby. I think whether he goes to France and potentially goes and plays for Racing 92, who has been touted and reportedly interested in him, or comes to the Premiership. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be upset to see him come to maybe, let's say, the Saints, or to see him play for Bath, or any one of these teams. Just to have him back is going to be a major boost. So his NFL career, it stagnated. It didn't go as he had planned, and it's unfortunate for him, because obviously as a young player you always want to be seeing someone test those boundaries and succeed. But he's come back It's going to be interesting to see where he's going to play, how he's going to play, and how long it's going to take him to get back into the swing of things. But he's got all the talent, he's got all the tools, and he's definitely got the physicality to get straight back into the swing of things and really start tearing at whatever league he wants to play in. So honestly, I would love to see him come and play in the URC, whether it's for, the Ospreys or the Dragons, or maybe come to the Premiership and who knows, maybe play for Gloucester. I'd love to see him wherever he's going to play. But honestly, if he comes and plays for France, a French rugby team, I think that's probably going to be the most financially suitable route for him. Because obviously going to France, they're going to be offering him money that the URC and the Premiership are not going to be able to potentially even get close to. So what are your thoughts in terms of Rees-Zammit? Do you think it's a good thing that he's coming back to rugby and the wages that he might demand? Do you think that's going to rule him out of playing for a lot of different clubs? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.